Hello all you lovely people, thank you for joining me. Today is a channel update where I'm going to take you through a few of the behind the scenes and things going on and what to expect at least in the run up to the end of November, maybe into Christmas. And it's all fantastic news. Everything is going to be quite fun in the coming weeks. So let's get started. After rapidly growing to about 34k subscribers, which is quite frankly insane, and 16 million views on YouTube alone and counting, things are going pretty well. Now, my series on 100 mysterious locations you might have missed is nearing 100k on its own, which is crazy. It blew up in the last couple of months. And there's plenty more long form content like that coming out. But to give you a bit of a breakdown, once you come onto the channel page, you'll be greeted with my latest videos. 3 a day on the Fallout 4 Unmarked series. Now, my promise to you is I am not stopping this series until it is finished. 3 a day. There'll be no more breaks, no more excuses. And I've recorded that far ahead that at least November is pretty much covered 3 a day. Now, here's the thing. If you want to become a member of the channel, and of course you have no obligation on doing so, but if you wanted to support me from just 99p a month, you can gain access to every single video that I have done up to this point. I'm going to release them. So if you want to see basically most of November's, it is an option. Now, I will be releasing 3 a day to the public from this members only playlist. And don't worry, there's nothing behind a paywall. It's only a matter of time. I hope to actually finish recording most of this by about December. And at 3 a day, it should release up until March, April of next year when the series is finished. From that, I'll be moving on to the likes of Fallout 3 and Skyrim. I will be changing it up. But there'll be 3 a day of these videos regardless. So even if you don't see it, because maybe I've released more than 3 videos that day, if you don't get a notification for it, that series is continuing every day. So that's pretty much that covered. In terms of the long form videos, I'm currently working on the 4th one, which is Fort Hagen in that area. And there's about 100 locations there as well. I'll be slowly doing these in the coming months, consolidating all the unmarked locations into long form, recording every single video uniquely, going back over the locations, going through the comments, everything that we've learned, I will put it into the new video. So when you're watching these, it isn't a collage of 100 locations from this series. It's all brand new. So if you're watching that, I could have just combined 100 of them. I've seen a lot of creators do that, and I thought, no, I want to give you completely unique content wherever you turn. So this is exactly what you're getting from these episodes if you prefer long form, or if you just want a wee bit of a refresh and something different, go for it. And here we have the short section, followed by the beginning of the Fallout 4 Mark from episode 1. Yes, this actually had a beginning. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I do need to go back and fix episodes 150 to 250. They have the old thumbnails and they're a wee bit out of order, so I need to fix that. That is something I'm covering in the next month or so. As for Fallout 3 and Skyrim, a lot of you have been asking when am I going back to doing that. I am debating rehashing this series from the beginning. You can see I've been testing out thumbnails and colors, so I'm going to find something. They'll be following the exact thumbnail like this. So I'm just going to work out a nice color palette to go with that. Now, let's move on to the next thing, which is, of course, the memberships. You get a wee loyalty badge of a thank you mug. It upgrades after a certain amount of time when you've been a channel member, and you get some emojis which will be growing over time in the live chat and comments that you can use, which is pretty awesome. Again, it's 99p, 4.99 and 12.99, obviously localized for whatever currency you're in. So at just 99p you get access to all of my videos up to date, and you can watch away at them to your heart's content, so feel free to consider that. Now, moving on, if you are part of the channel because you love watching these posts, I think they're one of the most entertaining aspects of this entire channel, is these wee showdowns that I'm doing. What I am going to start doing is Fallout 3 versus New Vegas and start testing some of the fan favourite characters from last month's polls and putting them against others from the different games. And we'll see who comes up. Charon here or Chiron, he lost out to Boone big time. It's early voting at 3k. Normally these hit upwards of 20, but I think it's pretty clear to see Boone has lost, or Boone has won handedly. Now, just to give you a wee overview of descriptions, if you click into the description of any of my videos, they tend to have more or less similar ones. Firstly is my socials to my link tree. If you click that, you can see all of my socials across TikTok, Facebook, whatever platform you prefer to follow me on, feel free to go there. The playlist for the Unmarked series and the spreadsheet, which we're going to be talking about very soon here. Other ways to support me: membership, coffee, Patreon, PC setup on Amazon. If you want to know what I use for recording, it's all there, as well as NordVPN, which I personally use. So they're not a sponsor of the channel, I'm just affiliated with them, and I love their products, so that's why I promote it there. My other two channels, the Invest in One After Hours, and of course my good friend Astro that covers Destiny 2, feel free to give him a check. Now, moving on to the spreadsheet, I've been working tirelessly at this to get it all nicely up to date. I will be including these types of scans for zone 7, 8, 9, all the ones in the inner city. I'll be doing that. Now, if you click on any of these, it's linked directly to the video. Some don't be using the green letters. It doesn't really, work that well. The numbering system's unique to me because it includes both the green and the blue dots. So in case you were confused there about that. But you can also use a spreadsheet to your own and click your own status. I'm using this more so for myself. I do need to go back and fix Fort Hagen and Salem. But at the moment, everything from Zone 7, Cambridge, is pretty much completely done and dusted. I need to go back, as I said, and fix some of the videos previously. But yeah, you can just click on any video. It'll take you straight to it. You can have a wee browse. And I said I'll be updating this later on. If you want to know how many more we've got to go. North End, Boston Common, Financial District, Theatre. Now, it may look like there's only 2, but that's because I haven't done the blue dots, which are points of interest. So they add up the bulk of everything else. Far Harbour and Nuka World also need to be covered, and I'll be getting stuck into them very soon. Now, to give you a new series that I am starting is Fallout 4 refreshers. There'll eventually be Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas refreshers. Essentially, what this series of shorts is meant to do is to teach you where bobbleheads, skill books, unique weapons, the important stuff that you may have forgotten if you haven't played this game in a couple of years' time, because it is getting on in age. And there's not a lot of shorts. There's mostly videos, which can range into a couple of minutes. And I know a lot of you just want quick, straight up, where is it? So this is mainly to help people who are searching for the Luck Bobblehead unarmed. I'm trying to make them entertaining as well, so be sure to check them out if they come up on your feed. As for the Did You Know channel, we'll be going through making more of them. They're quite fun. I do enjoy the series. If you want to know my actual personal favourite, it's not the Captain America, though it's one of the best ones. The Power Armor You Will Never Wear, I really, really like that one. I love how most of you thought the sniper rifle nest was like a Resident Evil callback, which was really cool. The Story of the Stolen Tank has to sit as my favourite one thus far. I also love blowing up the ArcJet engine, so be sure to check any of them out. The Stash, a lot of people didn't know about that, and I really do like the wee trophy piece of the Boston Bugle. I'll be doing some longer form shorts as well for both my TikTok and my YouTube. Right, next up, playlist. I was just saying earlier that I need to sort some of them. But yeah, I really like how both the thumbnail turned out, the iterations. If I can scroll down, I might be able to show you. That's an iteration. I didn't really need to include the Fallout 4 because, it's kind of in the title and most people know that. I didn't have them by episode. I just had them whenever they were done. So swapping to the episodes changed it up a bit. That's another change and another change. You can see they've went through plenty of thumbnails before I ended up on this one here, which is really clear, concise. You can read it from any distance, and I was able to put in a really cool thumbnail. Some of them were very saturated. My old monitor wasn't that great at times, so it's good to see that was sorted. On to the longer unmarked locations. I'll be working away at them, as I was saying. And the ASMR, just wanted to run this past anyone that wasn't aware this even existed. This is mainly just background music. I know it says ASMR. it's really just for running in the background. I have put it on a few times for my dogs at times. Because I really love these sort of background, just leaving it. The Brookline building with the super mutants, pretty cool. Behemoth Treasure, him stomping about, seeing what happens at 10 pounds. Anywhere I find in game where I can just find an interesting scene to just leave my computer on, just let it run and look. Quiet Covenant was awesome. Wildwood Cemetery was creepy. So yeah, this is a series I'm just going to continually add to. It's not a primary focus. There'll be no notifications for new videos for this. So just be sure to check the playlist every so often if this is something you're into. Alright, and that pretty much covers everything I wanted to chat about. So I'll be continuing the series, and a few other new things popping up. Let me know any suggestions, any comments, anything you want to know in the let me know in the comments section. Anything you want to know for the next episode. I'll be trying to keep these monthly, just a wee bit of a channel update. Next one will be the Christmas one, so that'll be awesome. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and see ya.